so that gives our young people an opportunity to learn a skill, because everyone is not college material. Okay?
Who is you insulting right now with these burgundy pants? I take exception to that thing you said. Basically calling these people stupid, it means that they should be cutting your grass. Like, that's what you just said. You said it, okay, not me.
Of our leader, of our supervisor, she wants to serve. She's accessible to the community.
She's accessible. That's why she always tells people to call her. But then when they call her, she don't answer her phone. She just sit and giggle on the other end, hoping that you leave a voicemail so that her and her minions can make fun of it later. Oh, you don't think I know that that's what she's doing? She definitely does that. Hey y'all, it's your girl J9 Eve. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, share the video, get into the comments and let me know what you think about this. So my last two videos, I've been kind of showing this guy who was like, you know, seemed like he's asking questions and stuff at the Thornton Township. Well, the semi-meeting that happened after the last actual meeting. And somebody in my comments, one of my wonderful babies from my comments, pointed out to me that that guy who's doing all that is this guy. Do you guys recall this guy? He came to a Dalton meeting, Village of Dalton meeting, okay, in his very, very suity suit. He pointed his finger and said things and you know, made it obvious as boss that he was trying to run for something. Turns out he was putting in his bid for a Dalton Village trustee.
Legislative body that's willing to do good for the people. And so I will support anyone who is willing to support the people. I would like to take these final seconds to announce my candidacy for trustee here in the Village of Dalton.
There you go. So he was trying to become the trustee. So it turns out this is who this guy is. This guy who is like at the Thornton Township meeting trying to get to know how things go, which almost makes me think, was she running for trustee? He seems like he's running for trustee at Dalton, right? It's a little bit smarter of a move than what Tiffany did, where she became the mayor of Dalton, but they don't really pay that much. So she could have stayed a trustee at Dalton, and then went for the trustee supervisor job. Seems like that's what this guy's trying to do. If I can't help but think that's what it seems like this guy's play is. He's gonna run to be a trustee at Dalton and then try to be the next supervisor of Thornton. It's hard to keep those different, ain't it? Thornton, Dalton, they do sound very much alike. Maybe that's how Tiffany be getting those credit cards mixed up when she be, you know, swiping the wrong card for the wrong stuff. Just a theory. Just a theory. I mean, it could just be her outright stealing. More than likely, that's what it is. But anyway, now that we've gotten that part out of the way, okay? I think now with that knowledge, we're going to reinvest ourselves into listening to this man talk and decipher what he really meant by these things, okay? Because having that knowledge really does change everything and makes me question if the other people in there know about it, because just like the person in my comments figured out that that's who this guy was, I didn't notice. I would have to assume that they know too, that he's somebody who's running for a seat, which explains the kissing up he does. But anyway, let's proceed.
My name is Chris. I just came to listen. Just wanted to hear I guess a good question would be just to hear about all the different departments and just hear maybe one good thing about your department, what, you know, makes you excited about being in that department.
Don't it seem like a weird question for a random citizen to ask? It's like introducing yourself the first day of a class. Tell us your name, your age, what makes you excited about this school year, you know? Oh my God, he had me fooled with this hat. You can't see that hairline, okay? That very special hairline, okay? See the hairline? Yeah, very, very special. In fact, just so we don't forget. So we never forget. As a reminder that this is the very same person who's up here in here talking right now. And they set this up. Now I'm going to prove to you that they set this up. You just need to listen to what they say right before he starts talking. Now listen.
My name is Chris.
You hear it? We're recording this one.
It might
You hear it? We're recording this one. It's a setup. I can't believe I missed it. I'm pretty mad that I missed it, but I find it hilarious that I missed it also. I find everything funny. In fact, this might have been completely 100% just a way to introduce us again, reintroduce us to this person who clearly has no problem with just, ass kissing. I mean, he proved that at that when he did his little bid here to, show it, letting us know he wants to be a trustee for Dalton. And then he moseys on over here to Thornton Township and introduces himself. Of course, though, on a day when nobody's there. Not on the day when all the people are there, but the next day when they come back and it's just them. Even Tiffany ain't in the room.
My name is Chris. I just came to listen. Just wanted to hear I guess a good question would be just to hear about all the different departments. And just hear maybe one good thing about your department, what, makes you excited about being in that department.
Oh my God. Yeah, he don't sound like he gonna steal nothing at all, honey. Don't he sound just genuine? I don't trust you, sir. I don't trust you. You're a chameleon. You fooled me, and I don't like it.
What great things you're doing in Thornton Township.
Yes, tell us.
Yes, that's kind of why I came to hear.
Okay. All right. So he's here to hear about the great things going on in the township. All right, y'all tell us.
Well,
Let's hear from some
to
other people.
survive
We're gonna hear from some other people for a change. Let's hear it.
27 years here at Thornton Township, you have to like what you do.
Oh well, no.
And I think
Well, no, you could live in misery and then until they find your corpse being eaten by a cat in your house. I mean, you could do that.
because I started in 1997, young, fresh out of college, left downtown, and I came here to help out in the assessors department. I worked for Arlene Fanton, who happens to be the assessor and the state rep of the 29th district.
Okay.
And working with her, I got the opportunity to be appointed to the school board. And then after that, I ran for the school board.
Okay.
So politics, and that's my degree in. Second part of my degree is in politics. So I kind of understand it, but I have a desire to serve people because my degree is actually in human services. So you have to like what you do. I told my staff yesterday that I was retiring next year on my birthday. And they was like,
You don't have to like what you do. I mean, it's recommended, but you don't have to. No, I mean, people are miserable at their jobs every day. But, I understand what you're saying.
no, you're not. You're too passionate about what you do. And I am very passionate about what I do. But at the same time, it's time for us to move so other people can be as passionate about this place as I am.
Oh, she said, I'm about to quit. Oh, is that what you're saying? Oh, okay. I understand. She's like, I love what I do. I love this place in particular. It's a great place. No qualms about this place. But I'm getting the fuck out. Got you, girl. I hear you, girl. Don't forget none of your stuff. You don't want to have to come back. Okay? That's all I'm saying. You don't want to have to circle back.
No one understands. I can speak about every department in Thornton Township for 27 years, gives you that knowledge.
Oh, okay. Tell us.
I didn't have to run the department, but I love hanging out in the youth department because I was downstairs getting my counseling session from being driven upstairs crazy. So I came downstairs and got counseling. Working
Oh, so that was driving you crazy. Oh, and that's where Tiff came in, right?
with Christmas baskets or Christmas toys, wrapping gifts.
I bet Tiffany's name was all over that shit.
When we was at home,
Okay.
people didn't want to come back to work. I came to work every day, was the only person in this building every day during COVID.
Yeah, did you ever find yourself locked out? Tell us about that day.
All right, Zach, you was in the building with me too. Security was in the building with me, but
Oh, so you lied. Oh, got it.
I was in this building every day during COVID while everybody was at home. And when they came back, I was like, why are you here? Go back home. But you have to have a joy for what you do. I don't have a problem getting up in the morning and coming to this place, or I may have a problem sometimes leaving the place at night, but I don't have a problem coming to the place because I know what I'm here for. I'm here to serve the people with a willing heart, with an open heart, and to find out.
It almost sounds like she's trying to qualify for this dude. Like, he ain't nobody. He just popped up out of nowhere and it's like, hey, look, I would like to be a trustee. Yeah, absolutely fucking not. You're gonna need to pick your side, okay?
You helping somebody, that's what it's all about.
That what it's all about?
Making sure somebody's lights bill get paid, their gas bill get paid,
Okay.
they transition back to the workforce,
All right.
helping them with their mortgage, everything.
Okay.
Okay, and you're in which department?
I'm in general assistance.
Okay, yeah, that's the department I wanted to know about.
Okay.
Is anybody in community relations? Okay.
He said anybody in here at community relations? Crickets. It's the crickets for me. So no community relations, which explains a lot. Okay. Because I think if a community relations person was here, I think they would have told him to pull his pants down or pull his socks up. Okay. Maybe even pull his socks over his pants to give the illusion that all of that is pant. Because he clearly needs some more pant. Okay. His pants are just pant. They need to be pants, plural. I'm just saying, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's like a focal point. Like they're calling her, the ankles, his cankles are calling me. They calling me. They calling me. They like, mama, the tide is high. I'm sorry. Okay. Let's get back to, business here. Mama's an easily distracted mama.
Would you be able to talk about the food assistance department?
Please.
Reason why I
I
asked
was
is
gonna
because,
let each person
Oh, yeah.
answer his question, and then
Yeah.
it was gonna get to
Great.
me, and I was gonna do it.
okay, yeah, thank you.
Ooh. Oh, spicy. He said, ooh. They're like, I know they're looking at him like, okay. You piece of shit. That's why nobody said that to you. That's what they're thinking. They're like, okay, snappy. He over there being snappy. Like, what? He like, y'all answer the other thing. Y'all tell all y'all's business. And then I will pretend to answer a question. But really, I'm staring at my phone, which even he said, you ain't supposed to be on your phone during these meetings. Okay. And then he said he was going to demand the phone records of the people who are up there playing with their phone during the meeting. He been playing with his fucking phone this whole meeting. Okay. This Keith Price, he been playing with his phone this whole fucking meeting.
Speak to some of the things that Mr. Quilla said, as well as Ms. Hughes said. My name is William. I'm the executive assistant to Supervisor Henyard, and I just want to say, with GA, with the foresight of the supervisor, 20%, I think, overheard you speaking with the gentleman back here at the kind of ear hustling, that you said that some of these programs, if I'm correct, you said you didn't know about. Well, when she came in, we found out with our research that 20% of the township knew about the resources that were here. And Ms. Hughes can speak to the uptick once she formulated a outreach team of 10 youth within our township, because she believes in working and keeping the money within our township. She hired the youth from October to February. They went to all of the residence homes, knocked on the doors, let them know about the resources that was offered here free from the taxpayer money that they give.
Oh, how wonderful.
We're giving back to them those resources. And from that, and Mr. KP can also speak to the uptick once she went to all those doors and the people said, wow, we didn't know that these resources existed.
Oh, well, that's great.
And so in doing so, we got a great influx of our citizens coming in and benefiting from those particular resources. And as far as Mr. Quillis, who was speaking about HAP is a program that was here, and with the foresight of the supervisor, he said, this will be for our veterans, and this will be for our seniors. So it's not for all of our citizens. It's for the seniors who don't have an able body in the home that can actually go out there and get their grass cut. Because as you well know, if you own a home, you want it to be the best it can be. You can be the cornerstone of that community. And so with that, she has, with our contractors, as well as with our youth, ability for our youth to learn from a contractor, as well as the citizens to get their grass cut professionally. And so that gives our young people an opportunity to learn a skill, because everyone is not college material. Okay?
Well, what you mean by that? Sir, what kind of college degree did you get? Who is you insulting right now with these burgundy pants? The idea of you talking about how some people ain't college, ain't just built for college. There's all types of people who are in college that nobody thought would make it. Okay? That nobody thought was going to make it there. Okay? So I take I take exception to that thing you said. Basically, calling these people stupid, it means that they should be cutting your grass. Like that's what you just said. You said it, okay, not me. Some people are too dumb for college, so we get them to cut our grass for us. And that's right.
So I just wanted to kind of point that out that, to your point, that we have these things available there for our citizens, and this is a way we can give back to our community. And these are some of the things that, and I really appreciate, the citizens coming out. We would love to see more citizens come out, like we have a big bingo, and coming out for these meetings with the media to kind of have this conversation so you can understand that we're here to serve. And that's the heart, and we can all attest that that's the heart of
service us with some answers to some fucking questions. Okay, here's a way to serve us. Here's a way to serve the people. When the people ask a question and Tiffany's lame ass decides she ain't gonna answer it, or when Keith Price big ass decide he gonna just, talk crazy to people and not answer it, okay, tell people to find the answer on their own. Why don't you check them? Because you, sir, know it's their job to answer that goddamn question. How about that? That's how you serve the people. But you don't want to serve the people. You just want to hold this microphone, talk, get paid to do absolutely not your job, okay? That's what you want to do, okay? And you're good at it. You're good at that nothing that you do, okay?
of our leader, of our supervisor. She wants to serve. She's accessible to the community.
She's accessible. That's why she always tells people to call her. But then when they call her, she don't answer her phone. She just sit and giggle on the other end, hoping that you leave a voicemail so that her and her minions can make fun of it later. Oh, you don't think I know that that's what she's doing? She definitely does that.
And so those are some of the things I just wanted to point out, that they are yet and still some of the foresight of our supervisor for those programs. Yes, sir.
Another important thing, don't leave it out. What they're passing out right now is the media part of this. See, Tiffany puts it in writing, so the people that didn't know, they see the programs you're just talking about. They see it right here, and the number and the people to contact. So that when the youth go out, they have that also, and they leave that with them.
They do, absolutely.
But why would they complain about this little budget to inform us about why you're here?
Yeah, well, one of the things I was talking to a young lady right here, when you see someone's name on something, like I know that you're wearing a Disney hat because you got Disney, or you're from Morehouse, or you got on a Nike shirt, it's called branding. And not only is it saying branding, it says who's accountable, who's responsible for this.
Here we go. Here you go again, throwing Tiffany underneath of that their bus. I mean, kudos to you. I just don't think that that's what you mean to do. Like, I don't think that's what you were intending to do, sir. But I do appreciate that you're accidentally doing it, okay? You are accidentally throwing her under the bus, talking about, for the person who's responsible, solely, just them alone, are responsible for all of this. All the things you see. And the things that you don't see because they're gone because somebody took them. The person on the billboard, that's the person who's responsible. Sir, you can stop. I understand. I get it. I see that that's what you're saying.
So the name's on there to show accountability and transparency.
Yeah, accountability.
So it's not just putting someone's name. This is a person that we can say is responsible for all of these resources. And that's the part that they leave out. They say, well, let's not throw the baby out the bathwater here. These are people that need these services, and we're trying to put these, and we are putting these into the hands of these people because the supervisor with that particular research found out it was a greater need in our township that needed them. So I just wanted to point that out. Thank you.
Thank you. Again.
Oh my God. Now let's hear what this thing has to say.
I'm Keith Price. I'm the manager of the food department. I've been
and he done ate all of it. Got you.
At the pantry for
That's why ain't nothing left. That's him explain. So there's no food left. Okay, so let me just explain. I'm the manager of the food department. They're like, oh, got it. I understand.
2.5 years now.
I saw some pictures of Keith Price before too. He didn't always look like this. So yeah, there's definitely a reason why it's looking pretty skimmy in those food boxes they be giving away.
You say what drives you to do it. I speak to seniors constantly that don't have food, that haven't eaten in days.
They haven't eaten in days. You be over there talking to them and they ain't eating in days. Did you feed them when you noticed that, or did you just write it down and leave? Or are you just lying? Oh yeah, that part. Okay, it's that one. Okay.
We make it a priority to get them in the system. We make sure they're taken care of. If they don't have water. There was a lady yesterday.
Okay, so they went 2 days, no food, no water. I'm sorry, these are seniors? Oh, they're dead. That's 2 days, no food, no water, and they're old people? No, that's a lie, okay? Because they would not be alive. I don't think that they would still be alive. 2 days with no water, no food, and they're seniors. They need more water, not less. No, absolutely not. He lying his ass off.
I got a call from an alderman in Harvey, and this lady hadn't eaten in days. So I asked.
Let me guess. 12? Was it 12 days, you liar?
He sent me all her information. We contacted her. She verified that she hadn't eaten in days. I can't remember her age, but she was in.
Oh, you can't remember her age? Oh, how convenient. But she was a senior, though. Okay, gotcha.
Her 80s. So what we did was made sure she was a resident of Thornton Township.
Oh yeah, because before you feed her, you want to make sure you ask for her address and her phone number. If you have her address, bitch, then you know where she lives, bitch. Is it in the area or no? And even if it ain't, what'd you do then? Like if she wasn't a resident, was you just gonna let her die? Like, I mean, sir, shut up, sir. Is what I'm saying to you, okay? Just shut up. You're not making any sense. They always making up these fucking examples. These extreme examples, lying their little asses off. Why do they always do this? I asked for her address and her phone number, her contact information. You know, I contacted her. I made sure she was a resident first, because if she not, fuck her. She can get nothing. She gonna die in her house and be eaten by her cats. That ain't my problem. You know, and then once I found that out, the next day, after I finished running all my errands, you know, then I called somebody and was like, hey, there's somebody in the town that needs some stuff. Can somebody get out there as soon as possible? 8 days later, somebody showed up with a sandwich. I mean, she couldn't eat it because she was dead, of course, but, you know, it showed that we showed up. We did our part because we care. Sir, you ain't selling this story well, okay? You're just not. If you're gonna lie, this is what I don't get. If you're gonna lie about what you done, like if you're gonna upsell yourself, you know, try to make yourself Mother Teresa. If you're gonna do that, if you're gonna lie anyway, tell a good, convincing, heartwarming lie. Like, you know, it's like if you're going to lie, go all the way. I would never understand these half-ass fucking lies they tell. Like, this ain't even a good one. It ain't even a good one. You know, make us go, oh my gosh, first before we go, you know, do some detective work and find out you're fucking lying. But make us do that first. Like, oh, wow, you hero, you. And then we find out later you lie. How about that? They are terrible at their job.
And in those cases, even if you're not a resident, we have the right to give out emergency boxes.
Oh, you have the right to? Oh, but if you didn't have the right to, would you? That's crazy. That's like, but you know, there's stipulations though, so we could still feed her just in case she is on the outside. Why even have to say that? We would assume that, of course, you were gonna give her something anyway, right? That's what we would hope.
But we made sure that she was in the township. We gave her a card. We put her in the system, but we took her a nice amount of food over there for that day. And that alderman, well, I should say he's a retired alderman, Alderman Whittington from Harvey, called me today and said the lady was very appreciative. And when you can help people.
Yeah, and when you can make up a story like that on the spot, you know you gonna get you an Emmy one day. Gonna get you an Oscar. I want my Oscar. Oh my God, this dude. And then somebody went and they spoke to her, of course, to confirm that she was happy that she didn't perish from starvation. She's very happy about that. How do we know? Because she was breathing. Sir, you're a terrible liar. You're awful. You're awful. Oh my gosh. Straight to Hades with you, sir. Whatever you get, you is going to deserve. Okay? You're a terrible liar. You're an awful person. Okay? Yeah, I'm sure it translates. It translates in your personal life. I'm sure. Ain't no fucking way you able to lie like this with a straight face and get feisty with people when they call you out on the thing that you know is a goddamn lie. Ain't no way in the world you just this peaceful, kind-hearted, sweet-ass fucking individual in your house. No. It's given very much bully everywhere, okay? Bully with a sandwich is what it's given. I'm just saying, I can have my opinion. And so that's why I have one. And so I'm sharing it, which I can. It's very much my right. Okay. The purpose of this video was supposed to be me noticing that this man right here, okay, down here, that this man right here is the same one who showed up to this meeting right here to ask all these questions. Okay. And he's playing kiss up, kiss up. My theory is, okay, and I stick by this, is that he's trying to become, he already said, he announced that he's trying to run, okay, to be the trustee of Dalton, okay. Down here, he came to the Dalton meeting and said that he wanted to be a trustee of Dalton. And then he showed up at the Thornton Township meeting up here to act like he's wanting to do all of these things and which I think is his play for trying to be a supervisor of Thornton. Also, he's trying to take that job, but he's not trying to be the mayor though of Dalton. He just wants to be a trustee there. So he'll have those two positions, just like her, except for trustee instead of mayor. You see, because that might be where Tiffany fucked up at. She should have never ran for mayor. But there's a chance that she ended up getting that Thornton Township supervisor position because she already won the mayor one, even though there was already some fuck shit going on there. Anyway, but either way, that is that on that. Okay, I know I ran completely off course. It ended up turning into making fun of this guy and of course this fucktard. Mama got all focused, but they all need to get this here word salad, okay, of justice. All right, y'all behave. So I'm not gonna do it. Absolutely not. No, just no. Okay, but Mama love you. Yes, she do. Ooh, peace.